Aaron from Adorn here. We just bought this abandoned old Japanese house. Come take a look. Come in. This first step is called a genkan. It's a traditional Japanese space, and it's where you take your shoes off, you formally meet guests, and it's usually a harder floor for snow and stuff like that. And this is the entryway. So this house was built in 1981. It's 150 square meters. The external walls are solid and the internal walls are all stud. This is the living area. So this is day one, so we haven't started renovations yet, but all these rooms have beautiful ceiling details. They obviously need a fair bit of work, that's why we got it. And the plan is to renovate it all with Adorn products, all our own products. So yeah, come on through. These are the two downstairs bedrooms. They've got beautiful details in here. A lot of the Japanese houses that we looked at all have this like entryway, this timber. I don't know how they do it. They must be like a lacquer or something. It's like carved out. It's gorgeous. I'm not sure what timber it is. This is all cedar around here. And then traditional tatami mats, which used to be used for like bedrooms and stuff like that. We have fusumu doors, which are got beautiful details on it. I think the house has moved a little bit because these don't open at all, so we'll be getting rid of a lot of this stuff, unfortunately. And then if you come into the next tatami room, so we'll do another video about this, but this is all our second-hand tools. We were very lucky, and Japan has a great second-hand culture here. So we'll show you a lot more of this in a later video, so stay tuned for that. More cedar along here. We just did a poll on Instagram about is this asbestos or not. So between 1950 and the early 1980s, Japan used a lot of asbestos. They didn't have really harsh bans until later in the 2000s. So if you're thinking about buying an Akiya, it's definitely something to look into. Get a professional to come have a look at it. Because yeah, obviously it's asbestos, it's super toxic. Here's the kitchen. So this one's a little bit gross. We'll be gutting all of this, like the ceiling needs work, all new walls. We're gonna probably relocate the kitchen. The bathroom is there, and we're going to, again, gut all of that, use all of the Adorn products throughout the whole space. So this house actually used to be student accommodation. So you'll see upstairs there's multiple switchboards or like power meters upstairs so you can track the power of each room. There's one of the toilets downstairs. So we'll hopefully be upgrading this to a proper washlet, which is a traditional Japanese toilet. Second floor. In Japanese, it's called Nikai. Let's go. Ikimashou. You can see on the second floor, there's a lot of these glass bricks. We'll definitely be changing that. I'd love to put a larger window in here, get a lot more sunlight up here. There's a second kitchen up here, again for the student accommodation, and a second toilet. So we plan to expand on this toilet and make it a full bathroom. More glass bricks, these will be going. And then we come into the first upstairs bedroom. So these bedrooms are pretty big. The one thing I noticed with a lot of these Japanese houses is they have massive, deep wardrobe space. And it's not very optimal. So we're going to be changing all this. Again, doing our own robes. We'll be exploring plenty of the Adorn range throughout this house. Second bedroom. The good thing about this house is a lot of the floors feel pretty solid. We will likely pull this up, re-level the joists. We're going to flatten all these walls depending on if they're load bearing or not. And then yeah, redesigning this layout upstairs. We want to keep it mainly bedrooms. But yeah, come in here. This is the room we're going to start demolition in. Light doesn't work, we just got power turned on. But yeah, you can see here there's a bit of mold across this. So we actually got the house plans for it, and I was looking through some of the details of how they built it. There is insulation in all of these walls, which is great, but I think there's obviously not enough ventilation, specifically in this back corner, which is causing mold and condensation. A lot of the windows, they're like old school double glazing. They just use 2 layers of windows to keep the cold out. I would love to change the windows and all this, but again, we'll just see how we go. And then come into the last bedroom. This is the fourth, and I would say probably the grossest bedroom of the house. Yeah, the ceiling needs to go, the floors need changing. We're going to be replastering everything, putting traditional hinge doors in, not sliding doors. But yeah, welcome to the Adorn villa. It's going to be a long process. We want to bring you guys the whole way with us. So yeah, today's day one. We're going to get stuck into the demolition. So let's do it.